Hi. Okay. All right. How's it going, guys? All right. Just tagged everyone that's in the break. Sorry for coming in a little bit late. That game got exciting near the end, so had to finish that game off. For a second there, it looked like the Avs were just gonna give it to Vegas, and just a little too late for those guys, unfortunately. All right, guys, how's sound and picture going? Let me know how it is. I tagged everyone that's in the break. But man, Vegas in the finals again. Unreal. They do it again. Nice fingers. All right. Looks like video is good. Is sound good? Yeah, looks like sound is good. All right. I'm also going to drop the YouTube link before we get started with the random. Once again, for those of you that are not on the channel or have not subscribed to it, I would appreciate it if you get on there and subscribe to the channel. So we'll just go 1 second here. Copy. There we go. All right, there is the link to the live. Just in case Facebook goes down, you can go straight to the YouTube channel. We will continue rolling from there. And I should probably drop the link of the actual live feed as well. 1 second here, guys. There we go. All right. So the group is live. All right. Derek's online watching. James is online. How you doing? Lee's watching, even though not in the break, but I appreciate the watch. Hope you guys are having a good night. Vegas are in the finals again. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, we're going to go ahead and run the random. So let's just drop this music. All right. So we have the screen share that is up right now. So what we're going to do is figure out who gets the New York Islanders and the San Jose Sharks. They are the two teams that are in the random. So I'm going to flip the screen over as so. All right, there we go. I'll make this list a little bit bigger so that people can see it as well. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. So here is the team list. We got Isa Bendik won the Anaheim Ducks in mini number 1. Michael Lang with the Boston Bruins. Ashley with the Buffalo Sabres, Derek with the Calgary Flames, Jason Heflin with the Carolina Hurricanes, Chris with the Chicago Blackhawks, Samuel Hong got the Colorado Avalanche, Mike Lang's got the Columbus Blue Jackets, Ivan Laterno's got the Dallas Stars, Jason Heflin with the Detroit Red Wings, Chris has got the Edmonton Oilers, James got the Florida Panthers, Samuel Bond's got his LA Kings, Jason Heflin with the Minnesota Wild, James Paul with the Montreal Canadiens, Ashley with the Nashville Predators, Chris with the New Jersey Devils. Islanders are free random. Jason Heflin's the New York Rangers, Ashley with the Sens, Gordon with the Philadelphia Flyers, got them in the final mini. Jatinder with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sharks are free random. Jason Heflin with the Kraken. Mike with the St. Louis Blues. Ivan with the final mini also got the Tampa Bay Lightning. Jason Heflin with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Rylan with the Utah Mammoth. Kelvin with the Vancouver Canucks. Gordon with the Vegas Golden Knights. Jason Heflin with the Caps. And Human's got the Winnipeg Jets. No, Samuel Hong. We have two Samuels that are in the break. So you, Samuel Bonds, got the LA Kings. Samuel Hong's got the Colorado Avalanche. So there you go, Samuel. We got two of you now in the group. So you do not have the Avs. That is someone else named Samuel. All right. So what we're going to do is take this list. We're going to copy and paste it into our list randomizer. So here it is. All right. There is the list. We're going to make sure we delete the San Jose Sharks and the New York Islanders. All right. So we got Isa on top with the Anaheim Ducks, all the way down to Human at the bottom with the Winnipeg Jets, and everyone in between. All right. This list is a team, or the people who got 3 teams or more. They get double the spots. We got Ashley, who got 3 teams: Buffalo, Nashville, and Ottawa. Jason Heflin's got 5 teams: Carolina, Detroit, Minnesota, Rangers, and Seattle. And Chris Vandenberg's got 3 teams: Chicago, Edmonton, and New Jersey. There you go. Different Asian. Oh, right. Okay. Sure, whatever you say. All right. 1 second here. Just gonna move some stuff around. 2 Asian Samuels. Of course, Sammy would end up saying it like that. All right. Sorry, I just shifting some things over. Hang on. Let me double check that again. No, it's if you go back to the mini, hang on, let me just go back to the mini here. Okay, I know I double checked that too, but let's see here. Okay, how did the list go? And then we'll just change it up here up front. Sorry guys, 1 second here. It does matter if one of those teams does get it. So Knights and Mammoth, and the mini was nope, it's right. If you look at the sorry, I have to do it. Okay, let me get off the screen here for a second. All right. All right, Rylan. So this is the final mini. So 4th place gets the Vegas Golden Knights, and 5th get the Utah Mammoth. And then if we go to the results, so once again, 4th gets the Vegas Golden Knights, 5th gets the Utah Mammoth. If we go to the results here, because I know when I typed it out at first, I made a mistake. So fourth is you, Rylan, and fifth is Gordon. So I know when I originally typed it out, I typed it out wrong. I put for you under with the mammoth, and then uh, Gordon with the Knights, but it really was Vegas on fourth and Utah fifth. So yeah, that's the that's the one. So hope that was clear, clear as mud. So let me just double check. So you should. Let's go back to our list here. Okay, just one sec, guys. Just gonna double check one last time. Make sure there's no mistakes. So fourth is the Vegas Golden Knights. So yeah, so you are correct. So we're gonna change that. So Gordon, I put you under the Knights. It should be the Utah Mammoth. So we're gonna change that right now. And then Utah should be Gordon. So there you go. All right, we good to go. There is the change. I'll change it over on the random as well. So we got, that should be Rylan. And Utah should be Gordon. All right, there we go. All right, I think we're good to go, right? Yeah. No, you're right. Rylan should have Vegas, and that's what we did. We fixed it up there. All right. Okay, let's go back to this. So we got our three teams here. We got Ashley, Jason Heflin's got his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, and Chris has got his 3 teams. So we're gonna copy and paste. Give me a thumbs up or say we're good to go in the chat before I run the random that the list is correct. I think the list is correct now. Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. Okay. So we got the list all correct. All right. So there is Chris Vandenberg. Oh, I should put this put the screenshot up here now. Okay. So we got Chris Vandenberg with his 3 teams. We got Jason Heflin with his 5 teams over here, and then Ashley with her 3 teams, and then there's Human with the Winnipeg Jets right there. All right, we are good to go. There is the final list. We got Isa on top with Anaheim Ducks, all the way down to Chris Vandenberg, Vanderberg with the New Jersey Devils as one of the 3 teams that he got. Okay, let's roll dice. 2 or more, or 2 dice, 5 or more is what we're gonna run it. 6 and 2, 8. We're gonna run this list 8 times. All right, here we go. 1. We have 41 items on the list. It's not good to go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we run it 7 times. The dice is 6 and 2 and 8. So we're going to run this one last time. Team in first place gets the New York Islanders. Team in second gets the San Jose Sharks. Here we go. Wow. Isa Bendik. Team on top with the start, and you end up in first at the end of 8 randoms. You get the New York Islanders. Ashley, I know you wanted the Islanders. You're going to have to settle for the San Jose Sharks. There we go. All right. So let's get this back up here. I'm going to post the list in the chat. And then I'm going to go print it up, and then we will get started. First of all, New York Islanders is going to go to Isa Bendik. And the San Jose Sharks is going to Ashley Jukic. Hopefully I got that right. All right, there is our final list. Let's post it up on the chat. There it is. All right, just waiting for the list to come up live, and then I'm just gonna go print this out, and then I'll be right back. All right, there is the list. We're gonna pin that to the comments. All right, I'll be right back. Sharks okay by you? All right, sounds good. Sharks are okay by you. All right, there is the list. We already gone through who got what, but there you go. New York Islanders, Isa Bendik. San Jose Sharks, Ashley Jukic. All right. Finally, getting the team is half the battle. Now, actually hitting is the big key. So we're looking for a second year low numbered Celebrini or a nice Michael Misa. So, all right, here are our 4 boxes. I do not have access to my second camera. So, is it just me or is it? Yeah. The barcodes are all upside down. Interesting. Interesting how that happened. Okay. So I'm just going to write down 1, 2, 3, 4 so that you guys know that the boxes will all be the same. All right. There we go. All right. So there are 4 boxes. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a full case, but that's okay. This stuff is, or it's been harder to get some hockey products lately. So go figure. So, all right, here we go. Box number 1. Just going to drop this, add some more stands, and we can get started. 1 of 1 Anze Kopitar would be nice. Not going to lie. And actually, before we start, I'm going to open up another pack of top loaders. All right, guys, good luck. Here we go with box number 1. All right, box number 1. Good luck. Let's drop it a little bit more. There we go. All right, here we go. Wow, everything's upside down. All right. Almost lost the camera there too. All right, here we go. 8 packs. Or sorry, 10 packs, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, or 12? 12 packs. All right, there we go. Yeah, right. You wish. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Yeah, geez, 20 minutes in. That's not right. Ooh, what do we got here? All right, so, and of course we got a bunch of marquee rookies. Going to the Hurricanes, Justin Robida, marquee rookie. Parker Ford for the Jets. John Faranucci for the Boston Bruins, and also for the Bruins, Jonathan Asperot. Camera might be tilted. I'll fix it up. We got Sunset Carter Mazur for the Detroit Red Wings. That is going to Jason Heflin. And we got Vibe Check Jarrett Spurgeon for the Minnesota Wild. And base. Yeah, the camera's tilted. I'll fix that up in a sec. All right, let's fix that up. And bring it up a bit. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right, next pack. No, it's not WWE. I will be posting that second one tomorrow. If you guys are interested in that. Our marquee rookies, we got Dylan Duke for the Lightning, Ethan Frank for the Caps, Tom Vilander for the Canucks. We got a sunset of Miro Hiskinen for the Dallas Stars, and a retro Samuel Girard for the Colorado Avalanche, and sweet selections of Luca Cagnoni for the San Jose Sharks. Yeah, the Vibe Check's a really nice card. I'm not sure if they'd have autos. Good question. Looks like another sunset or something. All right, Dmitry Shimashev for Utah, Matthew Robertson for the Rangers, Charles Alexis Legault for the Carolina Hurricanes. We got a rainbow of Kevin Fiala for the LA Kings. Another sunset, Sebastian Aho for the Carolina Hurricanes. And a path to victory of going to the Bruins, Morgan Geekie. Yeah, that's how many? That's what, 3 sunsets in a row? I never wear shirts. What are you talking about? Ooh, what's that? Pink Magma coming up? Shirts are overrated. Riley Duran for the Boston Bruins. Ozzy Weisblatt for the Nashville Predators. Sam Rinzel for the Chicago Blackhawks. Nice. OPCP Premier rookie Michael Misa. That is going to Ashley and the San Jose Sharks, non-numbered. Nice hit for Ashley. And going to the Vancouver Canucks, going to Kelvin Wong, we got a pink magma of Quinn Hughes. And a retro rookie of Brady Martin for the Nashville Predators, and a vibe check of Cole Caulfield. These cards are nice. I will give you that. Very nice looking cards. All right, we got a Michael Misa. Nice. Line the beard. All right, next pack. Sorry, just adjust my chair. There we go. All right, next pack. Ooh, oh, we got green. We got green. That usually means out of 10. We got a green. Okay, here we go. We got Nicholas Coco for the Seattle Kraken. Braden Coots for the Vancouver Canucks. Tim Wash for the Anaheim Ducks. Okay, we're going to leave that card to the end. We're going to go to the back. We got base. We got sweet selections of Artem Lashunov for the Chicago Blackhawks. We got pink magma of Dylan Genther for the Utah Mammoth. We got a rainbow of Anze Kopitar for the LA Kings. And here we go. Is it a rookie? Not a rookie. Oh, wow. Nice hit for Toronto. We got a retro emerald. Oh, no, it's not green. It's not emerald. Dang. Do you have a green laser? Oh, that's too bad. We have a green laser, Matthew Nyes. I thought it was emerald. 71 out of 75 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a lie, Samuel, and you know it. That is a lie. No lies in this chat. All right. Next pack. We got Koivunen for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Rory Kearns for the Calgary Flames, Oliver Moore for the Chicago Blackhawks, and our auto is going to the Nashville Predators. Path to victory, Robin Yossi. Going to Ashley, the Nashville Predators. Ashley on a roll so far. Ilya Sorokin for the New York Islanders, and Gabe Perreault sweet selections for the New York Rangers. Samantha Irving. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that one. All right, next pack. It's true though. You can't have green, like a green laser, and then have the emerald too. That's not cool. You're gonna throw people off. All right. We got Arseny Grisiuk for the New Jersey Devils. Charles Eduardo Dastris for the Tampa Bay Lightning. David Tomasek for the Edmonton Oilers. We got a retro of Casey Millsap for the Boston Bruins. We got a retro rainbow Matt Coronado for the Calgary Flames. And a Zeev Buium path to victory for the Minnesota Wild. All right, what's that? That's like cracked ice, but it looks kind of green too. What the heck? All right, we're just going to go with it. Whatever it is, we'll be surprised. Ty Mueller for the Vancouver Canucks. Zane Parekh for the Calgary Flames. Easton Cowan for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we've got Shane Wright for the Seattle Kraken. Is this green laser too? Nope. Turquoise Fragments. 204 out of 249. Turquoise Fragments. Shane Wright. Dalibor Dvorsky Rainbow for the St. Louis Blues, and a vibe check of Kyle Palmieri for the Islanders. There we go. All right, next pack. Hey, Mike. Isa got the New York Islanders, and Ashley Jukic got the San Jose Sharks. Those are the two lucky people who got the. Oh, we got Red Prism. Two people that got the giveaway teams. All right, Nate Danielson for Detroit, Ben Kindle for the Penguins, Ryan Leonard for the Washington Capitals, and a Robert Thomas Red Prism. 17 out of 199. Going to Michael Lang. There you go. Showing up just in time. And the St. Louis Blues. We got a retro rookie of Sam Renzel for Chicago and a Brad Marchand vibe check for Florida. Yeah, it was blue fragments, wasn't it, before? Or last year was blue fragments. Now it's turquoise fragments. I'm not sure if they have blue fragments still. I didn't do a deep dive on the new if they did any new colors. Looks like we got another turquoise fragment coming up. All right, Dominic Shine for Detroit. Hunter H for the Minnesota Wild. Noah Oslin for the Buffalo Sabres. And then marquee rookie going to Boston, Riley Duran. Going to Michael Lang, getting Boston in the mini. Turquoise fragments, 167 out of 249. And we got a rainbow of Jake Gensel. And a Ivan Demidov. There we go. Very nice. These sweet selections actually look really nice. Ivan Demidov for the Montreal Canadiens. That is going to James Paul and Montreal. All right. Goodbye, Quit Hughes. Put you away. The broken rainbow era. They just keep adding to the rainbows. They just keep adding to it. Oh, Cosmic? All right. Carl Lindblom for the Vegas Golden Knights, your Western Conference champions. Zakhar Bardakov for the losers, Colorado Avalanche. Carson DeWart for the Philadelphia Flyers. And a Jonathan Marchessault for the Nashville Predators. Cosmic 19 out of 65. Ashley's on a roll. She has the Nashville Predators. Jack Williams, retro rookie for Columbus. And a path to victory of Wyatt Johnson for Dallas. All right, last pack of box number 1. Oh, Avs did not deserve anything this round. Unbelievable how they just died. They just died out there. We got Violet Pixels, I think, coming up. Emmett Finney for Detroit. Skylar Brindamore for the Hurricanes. Carter Mazur for the Detroit Red Wings. And a Violet Pixels of Zeev Buium. Nice hit for Minnesota. Zeev Buium Violet Pixels, 254 out of 299. Jason Heflin with the Minnesota Wild. We got a rainbow of Logan Stankoven and a vibe check of Logan Stankoven. There you go. Wow, look at that one box. That's going to be fun to sort. That's going to be so much fun to sort. There we go. Box number 1. All right, let's move on to box number 2. Okay, just gonna move some base over. Oh. All right, there we go. All right, let's move on to box number 2. There it is, number 2. Oh man, Carolina's looking good. They are looking good. Anytime, Brian, you are more than welcome to come join us in the chat, even if you're not in the break. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's get a. Oh, that'd be nice. Golden Treasures of Anze Kopitar. Vegas and Carolina. Yeah, well, yeah. Carolina's looked good the last 2 games, that's for sure. Look, we got Pink Magma coming up. All right, our first Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders. That's going to Issa. Also for the Islanders, Mark Gatcombe, Cam Lund for San Jose, Rainbow Drake Batherson for Ottawa, and we got a Pink Magma of Eric Carlson going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, going to Jet Tinder, and a vibe check of Alex Ovechkin. That's a nice pick. That is going to the Washington Capitals, Jason Heflin. All right, we got our first Matthew Schaefer. It is a base marquee rookie, but we'll take it. We will definitely take that. Start moving stuff around here. I know you're out of 65, but we're going to put you over there. All right. Have a good night, Brian. Can't have Marner win. No. Well, that's what Leaf fans are saying. They don't want Marner to win. Jacob Quinlan for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ville Ottavainen for the Seattle Kraken. Michael Misa, there we go. San Jose Sharks. We got a retro of Kirill Marchenko for Columbus. We got a rainbow retro Alexis Lafreniere for the New York Rangers, unnumbered. And we got a sweet selections of Jimmy Snuggerud for the St. Louis Blues. Even of the Rat Boy. Yeah. 5 checks are nice. That's a nice set. Is that rainbow? Another sunset, maybe? That is a base there. We got Carl Lindbaum for Vegas. Zakhar Bardakov. I swear to God, we did that twice. Wasn't this in one of the packs? These two together. And Carson DeWart. Was he part of that too? We got a marquee rookie rainbow of Dominic Fensor for Carolina. We have Emmett Finney sunset for the Detroit Red Wings. And a Logan Stankoven vibe check for the Carolina Hurricanes. These are rookies, so I will sleeve and top load them right away. That's something the Leafs would do. You know what? We change our mind. We'll take Marner back. You take Austin Matthews. Emmett Finney for Detroit Red Wings. Skylar Brindamore. Oh my God! I swear to God, the same correlation. Skylar Brindamore for the Carolina Hurricanes. Ville Koivunen for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got sunset of Arbor Jacki for the Montreal. Yeah, the centering is actually pretty awful on this one. Alexander Nikishin, retro rookie for Carolina, and Sam Renzel, sweet selections for Chicago. All right, we got something funky coming up. We got Rory Kearns for the Calgary Flames, Oliver Moore for the Chicago Blackhawks, Jacob Skarek for the New York Islanders, and we got autograph rookie going to the for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Dmitry Voronkov. This is an update from, Red Prism 10 out of 30. This is update from 23-24. Dmitry Voronkov. Michael Lang, 10 out of 30. Nice low numbered hit. We got a rainbow of Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh and a sunset of Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. 10 out of 30. Here we go. All right, next pack. Our first, Beckett Seneca for the Anaheim Ducks, Alexander Nikishin for the Carolina Hurricanes, Tristan Lennox for the Islanders, and a pink magma of Steven Stamkos for the Nashville Predators. Nice. Rookie retro of Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders, and a vibe check of Will Smith. Yeah, these cards are nice. They almost look like metal, like actual metal, but very nice cards. That is going to Ashley in the San Jose Sharks. This one's going to Issa, winning the Islanders in a random. I'm sure Issa's sleeping right now. Looks like I've got Violet Pixels. Ryan Suzuki for Carolina. Jimmy Snuggerud for St. Louis. Joaquin Kamel for Nashville. And a marquee rookie, Parker Ford. Violet Pixels for the Winnipeg Jets. The Jets hit. 249 out of 299. Parker Ford. That is going to Human in the Winnipeg Jets. And we got a marquee rookie rainbow of Luca Cagnoni for San Jose. And a Jimmy Snuggerud path to victory for the St. Louis Blues. What do you mean? You got a couple of Anze Kopitars and Kevin Fiala. LA is not that big. There's a reason why LA is only $35, Samuel. There's a reason why. Their checklist is not that big. If they had a bigger checklist, there's no way they'd be $35. Another Violet Pixels coming up. All right, we got Owen Sillinger for Columbus, Sam Dickinson for San Jose. There you go, Samuel. Taylor Ward for the LA Kings. And a Violet Pixels of Alexander Barkov. 17 out of 299, one away from his jersey. Going to James in the Florida Panthers. Oliver Moore for the Chicago Blackhawks, retro rookie. And a vibe check. There you go, Samuel. Complain and you get Quinton Byfield vibe check. Nice looking card. Yeah, we still got a few more packs here and 2 more boxes. So hopefully Calgary can hit. Turquoise. Now that I've seen it. Hey, second year Celebrini. All right. Taylor McCarr. What? Taylor McCarr for Colorado. Max Shabanov for New York Islanders. Brady Martin for the Nashville Predators. And a Ryan McDonough turquoise Fragments 149 out of 249. So 149, 194 out of 249. Going to Tampa Bay. Going to Ivan. We got a rainbow of Jaden Schwartz for Seattle, and a Ryan Leonard sweet selections for Washington. The next Neil Yakupov. All right, next pack. Another vibe check coming up. These vibe checks are really nice. And another Violet Pixels. Rodrigo Abols for Philadelphia. Michael Bradzig-Nagard for Detroit. Our first Berkeley Catton for the Seattle Kraken. Nice hit for Vancouver. Marquee rookie of Tom Wielander. Violet Pixels going to Kelvin. 38 out of 299. There you go. There you go, Kelvin Wong with the Vancouver Canucks. The Tom Wielander. We got a Cole Caulfield retro for Montreal, and a vibe check of Jake Sanderson for Ottawa. Tom Wielander. There we go. All right, 2 more packs of box number 2. Cosmic. Another Cosmic. That's nice. Hopefully someone big. Devin Kaplan for Philadelphia. Hunter Skinner for the Blues. Curtis Douglas for the Lightning. Marquee rookie Cosmic going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Going to Ivan. Dylan Duke. Jersey number? Nope. 44 out of 65 Cosmic for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We got a rainbow of Brady Shea for the Nashville Predators, and a path to victory of Kirill Kaprizov for Minnesota. And base. Dylan Duke, marquee rookie out of 65. All right, last pack of box 2. We got Rainbow coming up. Jack Williams for Columbus. Joel Nightstrom for the Hurricanes. Nikita Tolopilo for the Canucks. Wow, 2 autos. 2 autos in this box. Going to the Boston Bruins, we have a rookie autograph of Michael Callahan. 2 autos. Oh, man, I hope that means that one of these I hope that doesn't mean that one of these boxes has nothing. But there you go. We have a rookie auto rainbow of Michael Callahan for Boston going to Michael Lang. Winnipeg retro Connor Hellebuck. And a Connor Bedard vibe check for Chicago. Yeah, I just want to see gold. But this box had 2 autos in it, so I hope that doesn't mean that one of these other 2 that are left doesn't have an auto. We'll just change that up there. There we go. We'll do a recap, show all the autos in a sec. All right. Box number 3 coming up. There it is, box number 3. Boxes with update autos get 2 autos. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. It's like SmackDown. Good analogy. Well, let's see if we can change it up with this box. How about that? All right. Empty box. All right, that's good. So it's a good thing if we see an update auto, then we get 2. All right. Good to know. All right, 3rd box coming up. first pack in the third box. We have something green. We have something green there. Hopefully that's not a laser. We'll just go with it. All right, we got Wyatt Amut for Colorado. Frederick Burnett for the Boston Bruins. Isaac Howard for the Edmonton Oilers. And the vibe check of Logan Stankoven. This is laser, isn't it? No, it's Green Ray. 1 out of 35. Green Ray. Oh my goodness. Green Ray vibe check. So they have actual numbering on the vibe checks too. Very nice. That is going to Carolina. Jason Heflin. Nice hit. 1 out of 35. We got a retro of Jordan Kyrou for the St. Louis Blues and a Chris Letang for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Very nice. We'll change that green. All right. Protect making up colors. All right. Jacob Melanson for Seattle. Sam Morton for the Calgary Flames. Donovan Sabrango for the Ottawa Senators. Oh, and an Ottawa. There's our auto again. Donovan Sabrango for the Ottawa Senators. Ashley picking up the Ottawa Senators at near the end there. You got another auto coming your way. Devon Taves Rainbow for the Colorado Avalanche. And vibe check of Connor McDavid. Nice hit for Edmonton. All right, next pack. So now we're just hoping for an update if we're hoping for another auto. All right. Jake Gotcher for the Philadelphia Flyers. Jack Finley for the Lightning. Quentin Hudson for the Edmonton Oilers. And Pink Magma of Mario Ferraro for the San Jose Sharks. Retro Dylan Strome for the Washington Capitals. And a vibe check of Steven Stamkos for the Nashville Predators. Dominic Fensor for Carolina. Luca Cagnoni for the San Jose Sharks. Ian Moore for the Anaheim Ducks. Hampus Lindholm Rainbow for Boston. Connor Garland Retro Rainbow for Vancouver. And a path to victory of Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg. Well, do they still have Matt Pink? They have Pink Bama, but do they still have the Matt Pink? Haven't seen one yet here. Adar Suniev for the Calgary Flames. Jonathan Asperot for the Boston Bruins. Dalibor Dvorsky for the St. Louis Blues. Oh, and Kevin Fiala. Is this Arctic Freeze? Yes, it is. Arctic Freeze going to Samuel Bond. 37 out of 99. Arctic Freeze. Samuel Bond with the LA Kings. Retro of Austin Matthews for the Leafs. And a vibe check of Dawson Mercer for the New Jersey Devils. All right, next pack. Red Prism. Axel Sandin Pelika for the Detroit Red Wings. Matthew Wood for the Nashville Predators. Zach Metza for the Buffalo Sabres. And a marquee rookie red prism of Devlin Kaplan for the Philadelphia Flyers. Gordon hitting Philadelphia in the mini. 139 out of 199. We got a rainbow marquee rookie for the Calgary Flames, Adar Suniev. Not the Calgary Flame we're looking for, but with something. Alexander Nikishin, Sweet Selections for Carolina. No, you're thinking of Tops. And I don't think they call it Arctic Freeze. They call it something else, don't they? Sub-Zero or something like that. Another Violet Pixels. Colton Dock for Chicago. Artem Lashunov for Chicago. Ryan Ufko for Nashville. Violet Pixels of Jordan Kyrou for St. Louis Blues. 166 out of 299. Retro of Connor McDavid. And a vibe check of Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel heading back to the Stanley Cup Finals. Might win a second one, while the guy who got drafted ahead of him, Connor McDavid, has nothing. Nothing to show for it. Red Prism again. Michael Callahan for the Boston Bruins. Yanni Nyman for the Seattle Kraken. Gabe Perreault for the New York Rangers. And Red Prism going to Tampa Bay of Andrei Vasilevsky. 47 out of 199. Going to Ivan. We got a rainbow of John Gabriel Pajot for the Islanders. And a Sweet Selections of Colton Dock for Chicago. I like the top Sub-Zero. And then they had, it's like minus 3 or minus 2 or whatever it is. All right. Looks like just rainbow in this one. Noah Laba for the Rangers. Hunter Bruskovich for the Calgary Flames. Ryan Green for Chicago Blackhawks. Oh, it is a sunset of Skylar Brindamore for the Carolina Hurricanes. Quinton Byfield for the LA Kings. And a Mark Gatcomb Sweet Selections for the New York Islanders. All right, 3 more packs in this box before we go for one more. Another sunset in this one. Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Oh, sorry, it's Elias Pettersson because it's a defenseman. Ivan Demidov for the Montreal Canadiens. Nice hit for Montreal. Harrison Brzeznicki for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we got a marquee rainbow of Ian Moore for the Anaheim Ducks. Sunset of Matthew Barzal for the New York Islanders. And a Tyson Forster vibe check for the Philadelphia Flyers. There we go. Ivan Demidov. Nice to get. We want to get some color with these big guys, though. All right, 2 packs left. Another sunset coming up. We got Matvei Gridin for the Calgary Flames. Marshall Warren for the New York Islanders. Victor Osman for the Seattle Kraken. And a sunset of Marco Kasper for the Detroit Red Wings. Retro of Valery Nikushin for the Colorado Avalanche. And a path to victory of Jarrett McCann for the Seattle Kraken. All right, last pack. Last pack before we get to the last box. Ooh, we got some nice color going on here. All right. Looks like we got a pink magma. We got something else, like a retro red or something. All right, let's get rid of the 3 base cards in the back. These are all base. All right, good luck. Here we go. Last pack of box number 3. Danila Yurov for the Minnesota Wild. Kirill Kudryavtsev for the Vancouver Canucks. Z. Buyam for the Minnesota Wild. Let's go to the back. Sweet selections of Matthew Wood. All right, our first one. We'll do the pink magma next. And is the wrong Islander. Marquee rookie pink magma of Jakob Skarek. Right team, wrong player. All right. And behind this, we've got. Oh, it's an auto. So this is an update. Going to the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa again with the auto. Nice hit. Tim Stützle for the Ottawa Senators. Red Rainbow Auto. Ashley with the Ottawa Senators. And we got a rainbow of Martin Neckish for the Colorado Avalanche. Nice Tim Stützle. Very nice. All right, that was it for box number 3. We got one more box to go, guys. One more box to go. I know. You're looking at them. I know. Now Ottawa, all of a sudden, boom. 2 autos in this one. All right, here we go. Number 4. Last box of the break. Good luck. Yeah, will do. Have fun playing Mario Kart. All right, empty box. All right, good luck. Here we go. I know you were. I know you were trying to figure it out. Well, we got one box left, so it's not over yet. Violet Pixels coming up. We got Rodrigo Albos for the Philadelphia Flyers. Brantig Nygard for the Detroit Red Wings. Berkeley Catton for the Seattle Kraken. Violet Pixels of Cole Perfetti for the Winnipeg Jets. 268 out of 299. Going to Human. Brett Pesce retro for the New Jersey Devils. And a Yanni Nyman sweet selections for Seattle. Might have to crack open more top loaders. All right, next pack. Another turquoise. Devlin Kaplan for the Philadelphia Flyers. Hunter Skinner for the St. Louis Blues. Curtis Douglas for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And a turquoise fragments of Logan Cooley for the Utah Mammoth. 153 out of 249. 153 out of 249, Utah. We got a marquee rookie rainbow of Matthew Wood. And a vibe check going to the Ottawa Senators, Jake Sanderson. We will do a recap at the end of this break. All the cards that we have top loaded. Basically, I've been top loading anything that's numbered. So the sunsets, unless it's marquee rookie, I haven't been top loading. I will top load every single color at the end when I ship out. All right, Jakob Skarek for the New York Islanders. Beckett Seneca for the Anaheim Ducks. Alexander Nikishin for the Carolina Hurricanes. And a marquee rookie sunset of Ville Koivunen for the Pittsburgh Penguins, going to Jatinder. We got a Utah Logan Cooley for the Utah Mammoth retro, and a vibe check of Will Smith, second one, going to the San Jose Sharks. All right, next pack. Another sunset. Tristan Lennox for the New York Islanders. Another Matthew Schaefer. Nice hit for the New York Islanders. Wow, all Islanders for the base for the marquee rookies here. Mark Gatcomb for the New York Islanders. Marquee rookie rainbow of Alex Sandin Pellikka for the Detroit Red Wings. We got a sunset of Jackson Blake for the Carolina Hurricanes and a path to victory of Nick Suzuki for Montreal. That is 2 marquee rookie base cards for Issa and the New York Islanders. Cam Lund for the San Jose Sharks. Jacob Quidlin for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ville Ottavainen for the Seattle Kraken. Sunset of Tage Thompson for the Buffalo Sabres. We got a retro of Matthew Nyes for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And a vibe check of Alex Ovechkin for Washington. Ooh, we got some color going on here. All right, we got orange checkers coming up. Orange checkers coming up. Let's take the base out of the back. And we'll take out the sweet selections. Oh, nice. Sweet selections of Zane Parekh going to the Calgary Flames. Derek Smith with the Calgary Flames. Nice hit. All right, we got orange checkers, which is usually out 25 unless it's an auto. Or is it, do I have that backwards? Ryan Suzuki for the Carolina Hurricanes. Jimmy Snuggerud for the St. Louis Blues. Joaquin Kamel for the Nashville Predators. I think we'll do the orange checkers last. We'll go to the back. Pig Magma. Nice hit for Anaheim. Beckett Seneca. Marquee rookie Pink Magma. Issa Bendik with the Anaheim Ducks. We'll top load that in a sec. Go to the card next on the back. UC Saros on the rainbow. And we got orange checkers coming up. And it's going to the San Jose Sharks. Right team, wrong player. Ashley with the San Jose Sharks. Yaroslav Askarov. Orange checkers, 8 out of 25. 8 out of 25. Ashley's having a really good break. 8 out of 25. Yaroslav Askarov. I wish it was Celebrini or if it was Misa Dickinson. But we will go with the Askarov out of 25. There we go. All right, I'm gonna have to take. No, we'll take. No, we'll take the bullion off. There we go. Little numbered card so far. Beckett Seneca, the Pink Magma. There we go. All right, we still are waiting for our last auto of the break. Hopefully it's 2. Another Pink Magma coming up. Owen Sillinger for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Sam Dickinson for the San Jose Sharks. Taylor Ward for the LA Kings. And Pink Magma of Jacob Chicharin for the Washington Capitals. Matty Beniers for the Seattle Kraken retro, and a Quentin Byfield for the LA Kings. All right. Taylor McCarr for the Colorado Avalanche. Max Shabanov for the New York Islanders. Brady Martin for the Nashville Predators. We got a rainbow of Victor Hedman for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Anders Lee, retro rainbow for the New York Islanders. and a Valerie Nikushin for the Colorado Avalanche. All right, next pack. We got Violet Pixels. This might be our auto, if I counted it correctly. Jack Williams for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Joel Nystrom for the Carolina Hurricanes. Nikita Tolopilo for the Vancouver Canucks. And a marquee rookie of Ville Otavainen for the Seattle Kraken. That is Violet Pixels, 283 out of 299. Violet Pixels. Simon Edvinsson retro for the Detroit Red Wings. And a Connor Bedard vibe check for Chicago. All right, 3 more packs to go. 3 more packs to go. Let's see some color. Oh, we got some turquoise again. Noah Laba for the Rangers. Hunter Bruskevich for the Calgary Flames. Ryan Green for the Chicago Blackhawks. And a turquoise fragments going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Evgeny Malkin, 63 out of 249. Going to Pittsburgh. We got a rainbow of Thatcher Demko for the Vancouver Canucks. And a Zeev Buium, sweet selections for Minnesota. Okay, one sec, guys. I got to open one more pack of top loaders. All right, guys. 2 more packs to go. We're still looking for our auto, I believe. I don't think we've hit it yet. So 2 more packs to go. No color in this one. Matvei Gridin for the Calgary Flames. Marshall Warren for the New York Islanders. Victor Osman for Seattle. Oh, and it's our autograph. Okay, we're going to save that to the end. We'll save that to the end. It is right here, guys. It is right there. So it's always on screen. We'll save that auto to the end. It is our last auto. Red Prism coming up. So we got Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Ivan Demidov, another one for the Montreal Canadiens. Harrison Brugnicki for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Our Red Prism, Austin Matthews for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 64 out of 199 for Toronto. Jared Spurgeon for the Minnesota Wild. And a Tim Stützle path to victory for Ottawa. All right, we're going to come back to this. This is our last pack of the break. It does have our auto. It is a rookie autograph. So we're going to work our way backwards. Vibe check, Tyson Forster for the Philadelphia Flyers. Rainbow of Ryan O'Reilly for the Nashville Predators. And here we go. Last card of the break. It is a rookie autograph, base rookie autograph. Oh, San Jose. Oh, wrong player. Right team, wrong player. But Ashley has had a good break. Going to the San Jose Sharks. Rookie autograph of Luca Cagnoni. Luca Cagnoni. Not sure if Ashley's still watching, but she had a heck of a break. Congratulations. No, it is not Misa, but still got something. There you go. Luca Cagnoni. All right, guys, that is it for the break. It's going to top load these ones, and then we will do a recap. A quick recap. of the cards that we have top loaded. All right, just give me a second here, guys, while I get it all sorted out. All right, there we go. All right, guys, let's do a recap. Here we go. We've got Pink Magma of Quinn Hughes, Pink Magma of Dylan Genther. We got a Turquoise Fragments out of, what is it, Alf? 249 for Shane Wright. Robert Thomas, Red Prism out of 199. Alexander Barkov, Violet Pixels out of 299. Turquoise Fragments of Ryan McDonough out of 249. We got Cosmic out of 65, Jonathan Marchessault for Nashville. Red Prism out of 199, Vasilevsky. Violet Pixels of Cole Perfetti out of 299. Turquoise Fragments, which is, I guess, the new one, 249. Logan Cooley, and another one out of 249 of Evgeny Malkin. We got Austin Matthews out of 199. Kevin Fiala, this is Arctic Freeze out of 99. 37 out of 99 for the LA Kings. Jordan Kyrou with Violet Pixels for St. Louis. To our rookies that we have top loaded, we got a Sunset of Carter Mazur for Detroit. Rainbow of Dominic Fensor for Carolina. Sunset of Emmett Finney for the Red Wings. We got Turquoise Fragment 167 out of 249 of Riley Duran. We got a Violet Pixels of Parker Ford for Winnipeg. Tom Vilander for the Canucks, 38 out of 299. Violet Pixels. Skylar Brindamore Sunsets for the Hurricanes. Sunset of Ville Koivunen for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Rainbow of Alex Sandin Pellikka for the Detroit. Violet Pixels of Oidevainen for Seattle. We got a Cosmic out of 65. 44 out of 65. Dylan Duke for Tampa Bay. Devin Kaplan for the Philadelphia Flyers. Red Prism. Sweet selections of Ivan Demidov for the Montreal Canadiens. Zeev Bullion Violet Pixels 254 out of 299 for Minnesota. We got a Michael Misa of Peachy Premier for the San Jose Sharks. We got a Matthew Nyes Green Laser, not Emerald, Green Laser 71 out of 75 for Toronto. We got a retro rookie of Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders. And our autos, the autos that we have here, we got Dmitry Voronkov out of 30, 10 out of 30, Red Prism for Columbus. Donovan Sabrango, rookie autograph for Ottawa. Lucas Cagnoni, rookie auto for San Jose. Michael Callahan. This is a rainbow rookie autograph for the Boston Bruins. Beckett Seneca, Pink Magma for the Anaheim Ducks. We got two base marquee rookies of Ivan Demidov for Montreal. And we also got two base marquee rookies for Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders. We got Roman Josi, Path to Victory for the Nashville Predators. Tim Stützle for the Ottawa Senators. This is a red rainbow auto from 24-25 Platinum. We got Vicek For the Carolina Hurricanes, Logan Stankoven, 1 out of 35 for the Carolina Hurricanes. And lastly, we got our orange checkers of Yaroslav Askarov, 8 out of 25. All right, guys, that is it for the break. Thank you so much for joining the break. I really appreciate it. If you haven't joined my breaks before, make sure you send me your address and so I can send your cards as soon as I can. We got a lot of cards that we got to pile through. I'm glad I only got half a case. So if you haven't broke with me before, make sure you send me your address and then I can send you your cards right away. Tomorrow we got WWE coming up, and we still have Star Wars and Pokemon. Although I think the Pokemon will have to redo it, and because it's not moving. It's probably too high, so we're gonna probably split that one in half and try to break that one for Pokemon. Star Wars, it's at $55 a spot. So if you want to put spot in that, make sure you go grab your spots. All right, guys, have a good rest of the night, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.